Salakia, only thing we gotta worry about is survival. And if you understand the scriptures in Jacob's trouble, ultimately the Spirit is going to lead you during that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 7, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith Yahweh unto the land of Israel, and in the end is come upon the four corners of the land." You see, so this whole, it's not just America, it's the four corners of the land. North, south, east, west. All this whole place is going to be obliterated. So, okay. Verse 2, it says, "Also, thou son of man, thus said the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now," so I can highlight it. Let's see what I want to get. And go to verse 9. Okay. Verse 3, it says, "Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thy abominations." So he's coming to judge first the nation of Israel, for all thy ways. You know what I'm saying? All the sins that we've committed just willingly, we're gonna be giving account for that. So a lot of people at that time, they're gonna wanna get right at the last minute, but it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wanna get right, but it's gonna be too late. Let me precept that real quick. I think it's in the same chapter. Yeah, verse 26. I'm gonna start at 25. "Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none." See, when destruction comes, then they gonna wanna say, "Yeah, that's all I had to do." Like it's not really that hard. Like the scriptures say, "Keep my commandments, and they are not grievous." They're not hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we can't do because it's damn near impossible in this captivity, but we strive to keep the law to the best of our ability. And we have faith. You know what I'm saying? But two-thirds, they don't really care. They just want to live their life how they want to live it. But when this destruction, when it draws nigh, then they gonna want to seek this peace. And let me read verse 25. Ezekiel 7:25 says, "Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none." See, there's not going to be no peace. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priests, and counsel from the ancients. See, we're not gonna be giving them pity during that time. They're gonna want to cleave on to the prophets. We're not gonna show them pity because it's too late. Really, it's too late. women, they're gonna cleave to us. You know, like Isaiah 4:1, they're gonna cleave to us. You know, but a lot of people they're gonna seek visions from the prophets. You know, and a lot are gonna be rejected. You know what I'm saying? Verse 27, it reads, "The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation, and the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them, and they shall know that I am Yahweh." You know, so Yahweh, he's coming to judge this place, man. And sooner or later, people are gonna realize that the prophets, the crazy people you see out on the streets, on the highways and byways, they was right, and we was giving you forewarning the whole time. You know, I'm gonna go back to verse 4, and it says, "And my eye and mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee." So you're gonna pay for the ways, for your own ways, leaning upon your own ways. You're gonna pay for that. You know, and thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. Bad times is coming. Jacob's trouble. I'll read that again. Thus saith Yahweh, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. And end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. This is the time that we living in right now. It's so plain and clear to me that America is on its last leg. But what has Yahweh done? He's given a multitude of people the spirit of deep sleep. They cause a strong delusion. A lot of our people, they worried about R. Kelly, what's going on with him right now, and talking about sports or their dreams and aspirations. But meantime, while they caught up in their delusion, what's happening in America? World War III is kicking off. You know what I mean? Like it says in Matthew the 24th chapter, the 6th verse, "You shall hear rumors of wars. Then shall you know that the time is near." Roughly paraphrasing. But they caught up in all this other nonsense. And in the meantime, the prophets, we paying attention to the news and the prophecies, and we see America clearly being on its way out of here. Is on its way to destruction. Verse 7, it says, "The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near." See, Jacob's trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. You'll see that day of trouble is near. It's very near. Especially based off that article. You know what I'm saying? 6 months with no power. All hell is going to be breaking loose. Complete chaos, like I said in that article. But verse 8, "Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abominations." See, that's why you gotta have that fear, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. But wisdom is too high for a fool. You gotta fear the Lord. That's the beginning of this wisdom. That's the beginning of the understanding of these scriptures, is to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says that in Proverbs 1:7. If I'm not mistaken. We ought to fear Yahweh. That's how we obtain wisdom. That's the beginning. Um, Verse 9. And my eye shall not spare thee, Salaki, and my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways. See, this is really reiterating how he's not going to be sparing nobody. But let me finish it. Neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh that smiteth. You're gonna know that this is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in these last days. From what he's doing, he's not gonna be sparing nobody. He's not gonna have pity on the young, on the elders, you know, on the babies. He's not gonna have pity on nobody. Everybody has their lot, because reincarnation that's in the scriptures, and everybody's gonna be dealt for what they did, even either now or if you're a baby, you pay for what you've done in your past life. You know what I'm saying? Verse 10, it says, "Behold the day, behold it is come. The morning is gone forth, the rod has blossomed, pride hath budded." You know, um, I'm gonna go to verse. I'm gonna read verse 12. It says, chapter 7, verse 12, "The time has come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return. Neither shall any strength shall neither shall any strengthen himself in the sin, like in the iniquity of his life." That iniquity, that means sin. So everybody's going to face judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's back to verse 12. It says, "Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon the multitude thereof." So everybody's going to take that judgment. Verse 13 again, it says, "The seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return." See, everybody's going to be take part of this judgment. It says, "Neither shall any strengthen himself in the sin of his life." You're not going to be able to strengthen yourself, because you can't strengthen yourself in your sins. Your strength has to come from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the elect. We're going to get them spiritual powers in that time. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. We're going to be getting them spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to do miraculous things. Heal people. You name it. We get Isaiah 32. Yeah, I'm gonna get this because the women, man, they're gonna need guidance in this time, because women, they they need help, especially in terrible times. They screaming and all that. I had a dream. It was nothing like Jacob's trouble, but I had a dream that shots was being fired, and I was around a group of Israelites, and I don't know, I just hid by a tree, and everybody started running. But the student, he was still shooting. You know what I mean? So I don't know. At one point, I just took off and ran for my life. And then as I was running towards my car, this woman, she was screaming, and when she seen me, she was ecstatic, like, "Yeah, take me with you." You know, she wasn't saying that, but you can see it off her expression. She wanted to come with me, but at that time, I was just worried about my life. I kind of pushed her to the side, but I looked back, and she wanted me to come back and get her. You know what I mean? So I grabbed her and I took her with me. We made it to safety. That's just a quick glimpse of how it's gonna be in Jacob's trouble. These women, they're gonna be out there. They run across a man. They're gonna want to take hold onto him, like it says in the scriptures. I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, let me just get it now. Isaiah 13 and 12. Yeah, Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Ophir. So if I said it wrong. But yeah, man, a man gonna be more precious than fine gold. You know, because we're gonna be really a man of the Lord is gonna be more precious than fine gold. Because we're gonna have that wisdom and knowledge. As it says in let me just get this. Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure." See, wisdom and knowledge, that's going to be the stability of our times in Jacob's trouble, really. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the stability of the times now? Money, you know, material things. People put their strength in money, material things, and really worldly wisdom to try to, you know, to come up on this big come up of cash. You know what I'm saying? That's really the whole America agenda, is to, you know, get money, have the finer things, but we ought to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and be content with what we got. You know what I'm saying? But in the kingdom, we're gonna have all these things in the kingdom, and that's just a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Real riches and peace and wealth that comes in resources. You know what I mean? Like having a lot of cattle, having animals. You know what I'm saying? And having animals in your backyard, having a big ass backyard, and having your own animals, clean, that you take care of. You know what I'm saying? But really, in the kingdom, so-called white man, he's gonna be doing all that. But just imagine having your own resources, your own animals, your own gold, real gold from the earth. Real fruit. All these, that's real riches. You know what I'm saying? Not clothes and paper. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a paper, a piece of paper that everybody wore. You know what I'm saying? It really don't make no sense. But I'm read verse 6 again. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of Zion, and strength of salvation." So wisdom and knowledge, that's our strength in their salvation, because the Rakah Kodash, that's going to lead us. It says the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. See that wisdom and knowledge. That's what you get for fear of Yahweh. Verse 32. Isaiah 32, verse 9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall be troubled, ye careless woman. For vengeance shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Like this government shutdown, the gatherings of those, the welfare checks, the WIC stamp, you put it on this government, you put in your trust in man. And what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua say about that? Let me get that. Jeremiah 17:5 says, "Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh." See, your heart is the mind. If your mind is departing from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're cursed. You're not putting your faith in him to take care of you. Putting your faith in the government at that. The so-called white man, the wicked. And that leads to destruction. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 4:1, and in that day, which is Jacob's trouble, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." So these women, they're gonna want to have sex with us. They're gonna finally hearken to wear their own apparel. Eat their own bread, only so they can be cleansed of their sins. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful a man is going to be at that time. And these times are coming up very soon. With the prophecies going on, the times are very clear that we in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We in, I wanted to get one more verse and I'm going to close out. Isaiah chapter 19. Verse 19. Bear with me for a second. What is it, 19? Alright. Isaiah 19 and 15. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 15. "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do." See, we the tail of Egypt, which is spiritually Egypt is Babylon the Great, America. So it says, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do." See, the so-called white man, the elites, and even the tail, as it said in the scriptures, which is Israel, Black Hispanics and Native Americans for the most part. We're not gonna be able to do any work. You know, once this Jacob's trouble pops off, we're not gonna be able to do any work. You know what I'm saying? In verse 16 it says, "In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, weak, you know, weak and in chaos." Like it says, I'm gonna just read it. "In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it." So Yahweh, he gonna be rocking this place. Yeah, he's gonna be rocking this place, and the majority of America, besides the elect, they're gonna be screaming. They're gonna be fearful. They're gonna be afraid. They're gonna be shaking in their boots. Being like women. Like I said in that dream, that the woman, she was like, she was really like dismayed, and she just needed a man to guide her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's weak. Not trying to degrade the women, but they're naturally weaker than the man. Especially in times of trouble. And that's what America is gonna be. Just be ready for America to be like women, pretty much. Especially the mighty men. You know, the people with a so-called identity in this society, with that celebrity status. They're gonna be shaking in their boots. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like women. And a real man of the Lord, the men of Yahweh Shai, we're gonna be standing bold in that day. You know, being guided. As it says in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, we're gonna be guided. But Lord willing, this is edifying. I'll give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, sealing the elect. And shalom to the elect, the sincere Akim that's out there teaching this truth and sincerity. Endure. Jacob's trouble is drawing nigh. Lord willing, this government shutdown continues. Until the next lesson, I say shalom.